So this is my sister, TK, and she's a new member of the natural community. So how long, when did you do your big chop? Or did you?
I didn't really have to do a big chop because my hair was short, but what I did was trim off the damaged ends and just let the rest of it be natural.
Okay, and so when did you cut off the last of the damaged ends?
About 3 weeks ago.
What made you decide to go natural?
After years of using my curling iron every morning, I got kind of fed up of the whole process, and my daughter kind of encouraged me to try natural, and I got tired of hearing my husband say, "You're burning your hair."
Because of the smell, curling iron smell, or
I think so. I think so. But I had also sort of made a promise to myself that I would do this before I reached a certain age.
She's not going to say what age
I'm not
that
going to say what age that is, but
they know what age I am, so they're going to be able to have a ballpark of how old you are, but that's all right. So you weren't relaxing your hair at that moment? You were just flat ironing?
I have not relaxed my hair in many, many, many years. I only used the curling iron, but I did I did color my hair. So I figured with that set of chemicals that I didn't want to be doing both dyeing my hair and relaxing. So I stopped relaxing many years ago.
Okay. And so are you going to keep coloring your hair?
I think so.
Not ready to let the gray come in?
No, not yet. Not yet. I'm not at that point.
How much gray do you have? I don't even know.
I have just a little bit here near to the
hairline,
at the hairline, but I have never let it kind of grow, so I don't know actually how much I have.
Right. But you just have dye on the kind of the top part, right? The sides and the back is your natural color, or
the sides and the back would have to be mine because they were cut short, and so they've grown out in their natural color. So I don't have any gray here.
Okay. What are your current challenges with finding products or techniques or things to do with your hair?
Well, I found the whole process very difficult, not from so much the perspective of products, but because you're used to looking at yourself in the mirror and seeing a certain reflection back, looking a certain way. And now looking at yourself and you look completely different, it's an adjustment that I find difficult. But I'm committed, so I'm going to really try hard not to go back to using the curling iron. In terms of products, I'm lucky to have lots of advice. My daughter has her hair natural. My sister has her hair natural. So I had lots of advice on what would be the best products to use.
I should mention that my sister has basically kept the same hairstyle all the time, when it was flat ironed, even when it was relaxed. She always had the sides of the back short and the top longer. Exactly. and curled. Now I suppose you could do a roller set and get the same look with your natural hair, or getting away from that.
I did do that a little bit. I bought the Velcro rollers and I tried it, but then it occurred to me that I was still not embracing my natural hair. That still was
a different texture,
manipulating and trying to reproduce even without the heat. So it wasn't part of the process of me accepting my hair. So I stopped. I did that for the first couple of weeks, and then I stopped. I realized, no, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it.
Now your hair is actually looser curls on top. So that's how it is, or do you think there's still some heat effect
I had a lot of damage. When I first went natural, the front of my hair, I had a lot of straight pieces coming down. I cut those off, but I didn't want to make it very, very short, so I suspect that some of the texture that I have here is still a little bit damaged and is going to change. Probably more the texture on the side is my natural.
Is there a particular person or style that inspires you? Like some people like look at those photos with great huge fros or long braids or
I looked at a lot of different styles, and I like the wait, I'm trying to think of the word. The natural bob look. So I want to have it a little longer and just maybe to here, but a natural bob is what I'm aiming for. Although I know it's going to take a long time.
Like your daughter.
Like my daughter, yeah.
So you're never going to have it long, or would you would you put extensions or?
Never.
No.
I will never put extensions because I tried doing braids once many years ago, and I felt like there were worms in my hair.
When I braids themselves, or was it pulling?
When I put my head on the pillow at night, I felt like I had these things, and it made me uncomfortable.
Because she's always had short hair.
And also the weight, because I have always had short hair. So I don't think I'm the person who's going to be comfortable with extensions.
Doing that. Or would you do wigs? I mean, you don't need to, obviously, because...
No, I don't like the heat, the idea of being hot under a wig, so I don't think so. I think I have to get myself to the point of being used to doing something natural with my hair. I'm not opposed to doing some kind of twists or, ringlet types of things, but it's probably the most that I would do.
And since the people on my channel have seen your son and his locks and his extensions before that, what do you think of locks, or what do you think of his locks?
I'm never going to do locks because I have learned through my son's experience that it is not low maintenance. The locks are high maintenance if you want them to look good. I mean, constant high maintenance. It's definitely not for me. And
although your hair would probably lock easier than his.
Yeah, but still, it's not for me.
It's not the kind of maintenance. So. Well, and you don't want long hair anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Although I find that the short locks are cute, but seeing what he has to do, I'm not ready to commit to that kind of process. So.
But you like how it looks on him? Or not really?
I don't think I want to answer that one.